Hello, Amy Bizal with Amy Bizal Wellness here. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and one thing that I hear over and over from this community is that your nervous system needs a break. If you feel like you've been running on empty, if your body's holding onto the tension, if you always feel tired and drained, this class is for you. All you need is a wall and a yoga mat and 10 minutes. So go ahead and get into a comfortable seated position. If it feels good, you can close your eyes off. Otherwise, just let your gaze rest down on the floor. And if you need a mudra, something that just kind of brings a little bit more focus into your body, more connection, you're going to take your thumb and your pointer finger, connect the two, and then place that down on top of your lap or your knees or your thighs. And just take a moment to let your mind and your body settle into this space. Whatever happened prior to this, whatever needs your attention after, will still be there after class. We're going to do a grounding breath, something that helps you feel a little bit more connected to your body, a little bit more grounded into your body, your mind, and this space. So I want you to take a big breath in, fill up the lungs, ribs expand into the chest, the sides, and the back. And then as you exhale, I want you to press that breath into the back of your throat, almost like you're fogging up a glass or a mirror with your breath, but keeping your mouth closed. And then press that breath all the way down through the lungs, through the belly, through the pelvic floor, all the way into the ground. Big breath in, rib cage expands. Exhale, press the breath into the throat, through the lungs, all the way down as far as you can go, maybe even down into the earth. Inhale, expand. Exhale, press your breath down. 2 more times. Providing a longer exhale helps signal our body that we are safe, that we can be calm. Good. Gently flutter your eyes open. And then we're going to come to hands and knees on your mat or on the ground, tabletop position, working through a few cat-cow waves. So inhale, relax the belly, lift the tailbone to the ceiling, lift the chest and gaze. And then exhale, I want you to tuck the pelvis, roll up the spine, press through the palms, and then tuck the chin. Relax the hips, relax the belly, lift the chest and gaze. Exhale, tuck the hips, contract the belly, and roll up the spine. Good. Just go a few more times like that at your own pace, maybe adding in some more movement that feels good. You can make this as big or little or as fluid as you want. Just listen to what your body is telling you and what it needs right now. Then coming to a neutral spine, taking the knees a little wider, toes close or touching. I want you to sit the hips back, and then you can stack your fists here and let your head just rest on your fists, or you can extend the arms all the way out and let the head come down to the mat. And just feel yourself supported by the ground, by your mat. Maybe taking this time to turn inward and just check in with how you're feeling today. There's no good or bad. There's no right or wrong answer here. However you feel in this moment is perfectly fine. And maybe multiple things come up, or it feels like there's something underneath the surface. But all feelings have a purpose, and it's just your body's way of telling you something. So whatever comes up, just acknowledge with a little bit of grace. and a little less judgment. Lifting up a little bit, let's walk our hands over to the right, and then you can release back down. Taking a few big breaths into the left side, making sure your left hip is pressing down still, creating a little extra space for your body. And as we create space in our body, we create space in our mind and in our life as well. Inhale, lifting up, walking the hands through center to the left, and exhale, release down. Inhale, come up, hands to center, and then slowly press yourself up. Now we're going to move our mat, or just move yourself closer to the wall if you aren't already. We're going to do legs up the wall, and if you don't have a wall, you can use a door, or you can even place your legs on a couch or a chair. Same benefits. It's a great pose to help calm your nervous system. It also helps create energy. So if you feel like you're dragging or a little tired, so just come sideways as close to the wall as you can get. And then as you lay down, kick your feet up to the wall or your door, whatever prop you have here. We're going to lay here for a couple minutes and then add another little stretch in. This pose is also good for circulation, for releasing the lower back and the pelvic floor. And just helps to signal to your body that you can be calm, that you can release that tension that your body is holding on to. And maybe you notice some areas that you are gripping or holding in. I challenge you to breathe into those spaces. And then as you exhale, let them soften a little bit. From here, we're going to take our right ankle and cross it over the left thigh. Flexing the right foot, this is going to help protect your knee. And then I want you to bend your left knee and take the left foot flat to the wall if you can. Again, noticing if you're gripping or holding in this position, and if you are, try to breathe into those spaces. Letting go a little more with each exhale. Our hips tend to carry a lot of our emotions. So if anything comes up here, just acknowledge it. You always have the power to back off if you need to. Let's slowly release the left foot towards the ceiling, extending the right leg, and then we'll switch to the other side. Left ankle crosses over the right thigh, and then bend your right knee. Sending a few breaths into the back, into the hips. Nowhere to be and nothing to do, but be right here. A few more breaths here. And then slowly releasing both feet back towards the ceiling, letting the arms come away from the body just slightly. And I want you to try to send your breath into your whole body, into the arms, into the legs, the fingers, the toes, filling up your entire body with one big breath. And then with your exhale, maybe even parch your lips and sigh that breath out, letting go of any remaining tension you're holding on to right now, letting go of any feelings, emotions that aren't yours, maybe just aren't serving you. Let it all go. You can feel free to stay in this position as long as it serves you. When you're ready, you can slowly roll over to one side and press yourself up. Thank you so much for joining me with this quick nervous system reset. I hope that you feel a little bit more calm, checking in with yourself and notice that you're not holding on to that tension as much, that your mind feels just a little more slow. We're not trying to rush things. We're not looking for perfection here. We're just looking for space. Thank you for joining me today. Come back to this as often as you'd like. Have an amazing day.